Hello world. How you guys doing? Welcome to Mayhem in May. We are on day 8, guys, and of course, I'm always excited because today's topic we are talking about leveraging company data. Now, when it comes to data, it is very important. You guys have seen this all over the world where they'll say, "Hey, listen, we won't sell your information to individuals, right?" But what makes a company powerful is when they have the data that's collected, right? What that does for a company, it's leverage, right? It gives them leverage in the financial arena. It gives them leverage when it comes to closing partnerships. So leveraging company data is really the hidden gem for a lot of companies. So, guys, without further ado, we are going to get into the topic about leveraging company data. Before we do, I want to give you my tip, and that is in order to improve business and employee management, it is imperative to acquire data. This data helps understand employee productivity, sales, and logistic information. Once data collection is complete, it must be analyzed and used to make operations more efficient. Additionally, transparency should be a priority when collecting employee data. The intent of the initiative should be to develop the business and not to micromanage the business. Also, keep in mind too, you're not just collecting employee data, but consumers data as well. Okay. So data is the lifeblood of any company, and the ability to leverage it effectively can be the difference between success and failure. In today's data driven world, companies must be able to collect, store, and analyze data in order to make informed decisions about their business. Of course, there are a number of ways to leverage company data, and the most effective approach will vary depending on the type of amount of data that is available. And of course, Dr. Pitts is going to make sure that I give you guys 10 tips on how you can go about leveraging and collecting company data. So the first one is data mining. Data mining is the process of extracting valuable information from large data sets. It involves using sophisticated algorithms to identify patterns and trends. Data mining can be used to uncover hidden relationships, predict future events, and make better decisions. Okay. So data mining is a thing, guys. So I advise you to go do your due diligence a little bit more about data mining because that can be a whole presentation within itself. The second one is data analysis. So data analysis is the process of inspecting, cleansing, transforming, and modeling data with the goal of discovering useful information, suggesting conclusions, and supporting decision making. Data analysis is a critical component of data mining. Tip 3, data visualization. So data visualization is the process of creating visual representations of data. Data visualization can be used to explore and understand data, to find patterns and trends, and to communicate information in a clear and concise way. So I know you guys are thinking that, oh, I'm supposed to create a form. There's so much that goes into behind the scenes when it comes to collecting company data. So tip 4, data-driven decision making. So after you've collected this data, right, data-driven decision making is a process in which decisions are made based on data rather than intuition or experience. Data-driven decisions making requires the use of data analytics to identify relevant data, to understand it, and to make better decisions. Tip 5, predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is a type of data analysis that is used to make predictions about future events. Predictive analytics uses historical data to build models that can be used to make predictions about future events. So you guys will see like how companies can stay ahead of the curve because they say, okay, well, you know what? This happened back in 2000 in our business. Now we see that the patterns are the same. So instead of going through that rough time, now let's do this, and this. So this is what we can do to overcome that, right? Tip 6, big data. So big data is a term used to describe data sets that are too large and complex to be processed using traditional data processing techniques. Big data is often characterized by 3 V's, which is volume, velocity, and variety. Tip 7, data-driven marketing. So data-driven marketing is a type of marketing that relies on data to make decisions. Data-driven marketing uses data to understand customers, to segment them into groups, and to target them with personalized messages. So one of the things here, guys, that you want to pay attention to, you hear it all the time, SEO optimization. So SEO optimization is a way that you are able to drive data from a marketing perspective, right? Because then you're able to scale like where your website is at, or where are the people clicking at, right? So that's another way that's very, very important, data-driven marketing. Number 8, customer segmentation. So customer segmentation is the process of dividing customers into groups based on shared characteristics. Customer segmentation can be used to target customers with personalization measures and offers. Now, in this is how you're able to group the behavior of when people are clicking on a certain thing, right? In a lot of retrospect, when you think about marketing, there's a thing called neuromarketing, meaning what? That I can identify how long somebody stays on my website and what area they look at first, right? So in neuromarketing, they create heat maps on the website to give you pretty much customer segmentation of where majority of your customers are actually going to on your website. So you can do what? Make your website more productive, right? Or making sure that when they come to the website, that you have enough information on there so they can make a conscious decision. Tip 9, personalization. Personalization is the process of tailoring content and experiences to the individual's needs and preferencing of customers. Personalization can be used to improve customer experience and increase customer loyalty. So one of the things when it comes to that, this is what happens when you're collecting this data. You're now able to say, okay, I can make my business more personable because all the data that I've collected, right, whether it be from testimonials or feedback from individuals or people filling out a form, I know that I can attract customers because when I put out a free voucher, I got 90% of the people to actually fill out that form. So what does that mean? From a data perspective, I know that that is a tool that works. So now what happens? Maybe now I put that out in the front. Once they fill it out, they get access to the voucher. And now I can create an upsell, right? That after they hit the submit button, it now takes them to another page because now I'm making it personal, right? So there's just so many different ways. And last but not least, one of my favorite, tip 10, A/B testing. A/B testing is the type of experimentation in which 2 or more variants of a product are tested against each other to see which performs better. A/B testing is often used in marketing to test different versions of the website or email campaign. What I'm saying to you is you do A/B testing on flyers, you do it on all of your content, whatever that entails, you put A/B testing to the test, right? This determines whether or not which particular either website or campaign works relatively well for your business. So listen, guys, I hope that this information was helpful to you. I hope that leveraging company data gave you more of a clear vision on why it's important to collect this data and use this data so you can scale your business to the next level. Other than that, you guys already know my quote. Coming together is the beginning, sticking together is progress, but working together is success. Stay tuned for day 9 on Mayhem in May. Peace.